What's up, YouTube? NBA Jerry here. I got a lot of stuff to talk about today. So what I'm gonna do is, because I'm out and about a lot, and I'm gonna give you guys some quick hitter videos. I'll record one here, record one there. I don't want to make one long video because I got a lot of stuff to talk about. So stay tuned for some of the following videos. I'm gonna probably talking about Lonzo Ball, the Houston Rockets, and the Chris Paul, James Harden situation, and some other things. So this video, as you can see in the title, is about the Cleveland Cavaliers. Right now, as a LeBron James fan, it's not a good time to be one. I got to be honest with you, man. What's going on over there up in Massachusetts, and what's going on with our team, it's just not cool, And obviously, we don't have our second best player, Isaiah Thomas. Tristan Thompson is out. And the rest of them boys on our team just we ain't doing shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I like Jeff Green. Jeff Green obviously had a really, really good game. But if we featured him more in the offense, I think he'd become a real asset to us. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say he's going to average 27 points on 11 for 15 shooting. He had a really good game. But Houston doesn't really play a lot of defense, so that's like a bad sample size. But Jeff Green literally has been our second best player. I mean, he's been the most consistent offensive player that we have. Derrick Rose, although I like his grit and his comeback mentality of all the injuries he's had, and he's still coming back from them. He's just not a good NBA player in today's game. I mean, he can't shoot at all. You sag off him, and he's just going to drive to the basket. And if he drives too hard to the basket, either his knee's going to get messed up, he's going to twist his ankle, he's going to land wrong, and he'll be out. You know what I'm saying? And, it's just unfortunate right now. You know what I'm saying? And we're not playing with a continuity of team basketball. You know what I'm saying? We're just not. And I think the problem is, I know a lot of people are going to say I'm hating or whatever, but we got to get rid of Tyronn Lue, man. Straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? I like Tyronn Lue, but he's not supposed to be a head coach. Remember, guys, David Blatt was hired with the Cleveland Cavaliers before LeBron James got there. And Tyronn Lue was an assistant coach. So all assistant coaches you see, starting from the head coach that sits down, next to him all the way down, that's the pecking order. And Tyronn Lue has put his work in. I loved him as a role player in the NBA. He knows a lot about basketball. But the bottom line is, the reason why the Cleveland Cavaliers have been doing so well is not because of Tyronn Lue's this great X and O guy, okay? They have LeBron James on their team. And just like last night when you saw the game, if you saw the Cleveland game, LeBron, even though he screwed up and had a whole bunch of turnovers, at the end of the day, he's the most unstoppable force in basketball. I mean, did you see that one dunk he had when he just went to the basket, put his head down, damn near knocked Trevor Ariza over and dunked it one hand right over him? I mean, he literally looked like a grown man playing with kids. And that doesn't take a lot of skill for LeBron to do that. He can just do that because he's so much bigger and stronger and better than everybody else. But at the end of the day, that's not Tyronn Lue's coaching. I got to give credit to Brad Stevens up in Boston and teams like Denver and teams that play continuity motion basketball, that move the ball around and, move players around in motion. That's why Oklahoma City Thunder right now is stuck in the mud, because they're playing a lot of one-on-one basketball. And we played a lot of hero ball last night, too, with Jeff Green and LeBron James. We're playing one-on-one. Dwayne Wade, he plays a lot of one-on-one. Yeah, we do some pick and rolls and pick and pops here and there. But at the end of the day, all we're doing is a 1-4 set. LeBron at the top of the key or on the wing somewhere, going to the basket, and then if somebody double teams, he kicks it out for a three-point shot. That's our offense. Okay, and that is not going to beat the Golden State Cheaters. Not only do the Golden State Cheaters have the most talent in the NBA by fucking far, but they also have the best motion offense, and they move around their talent. So with us playing the way we're playing, it ain't going to work. Are we going to come out of the East? Of course we are. I'm not worried about right now, because last night we lost because Tristan Thompson wasn't playing. If Tristan Thompson was there, I believe we only had like 4 offensive rebounds to their 13 or some shit like that. And at the end of the game, they grabbed like 3, 4, 5 in a row. You know what I'm saying? If Tristan Thompson was there to get some of those defensive and offensive rebounds, possessions count. We would have won that game. Bottom line. And then when Isaiah Thomas gets back, you see, how Isaiah is. I'm not saying he's a savior or nothing like that, and obviously Brad Stevens' offense helped him, get his shots off and stuff. He's a scorer. That's what Isaiah Thomas is, and that's what we need. We need help with that, and we need a coach that can help LeBron James not only get the ball out of his hands and start doing, motion offense and moving around and get him in the post, but also help Isaiah Thomas flourish like Brad Stevens did. Brad Stevens is one of the best young coaches, if not a top 5 coach in this league right now. You know what I'm saying? And Tyronn Lue, it just ain't that. Can you imagine if Brad Stevens was coaching the Cleveland Cavaliers and Tyronn Lue was coaching the Celtics? Just think about that. That's not being me being a hater. That's just me being realistic. So, bottom line, I like Tyronn Lue. I don't think he should lose his job as a coach with the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think he should be put, not demoted, but put back to where he belongs as an assistant. He is a player's coach. Players like him. Because he's easygoing and they get along with him and they respond well to him because he knows what it takes to be an NBA player. But as far as like getting people motivated and stuff like that, they don't respond well to that. They respond well to him, giving them feedback and being their friend and stuff like that. But he's not an in-your-face demand this type of, offensive coach, and you do this and you do that, and people are going to be, put the fear of God in him. He's not like that, like a Greg Popovich. He's not that way. So not only does he not do that, but like I said before, he doesn't have a motion-moving offense. It's all about LeBron James at the top of the key, playing one-on-one, getting to the basket, and kicking out for three-pointers. That's not going to beat the cheaters. It's not. So, am I concerned with the Cavs' 5-7 record? Of course, I don't want them to be 5-7. But at the end of the day, when you go to the playoffs, it doesn't matter as long as you make the playoffs. And will they be a top 8 teams in the East? Of course they will. I don't care if they're the A seed playing the Boston Celtics. We're going to beat the Boston Celtics when Isaiah Thomas is back and Tristan Thompson and everybody's getting their flow. But in order to do that, to beat the cheaters, that's the ultimate goal, is to beat the cheaters. We have got to get a new coach to get us a better offense and a coach that we can respect. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Am I crazy? Do you agree, disagree? Are the Cavs going to be okay? Let me know what you think. Hey, and do me a favor. If you like a video, hit the like button. If you don't, hit the dislike button. I don't give a damn. Holla at your boy. Peace.